Hey everybody, before we get going, I just need to give a big thank you to Sinnis Motorcycles for lending me these machines to bring you some videos and an honest review, and also a massive thanks to Bikesure for supplying cover to me while I've got these bikes and allowing me to bring the videos to you. Bikesure look to cover individuals, so it doesn't matter if your bike is completely normal or totally crazy, they will be able to supply cover for you. There is a link in the description below where you can get in contact with them. Thank you very much to them for supplying the cover, as I say, and let's get on with the video. Hi everybody, so yes, I'm on one of the Sinnis, I'm on the SM-R, and I'm going to take it green laning today. This should be a laugh. So yes, this is a green lane, a byway open to all traffic. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go down this one, go down a few other ones, and then come back up a hill, which is quite steep and very off-road. Be interested to see how this little bike does. I have taken my old bikes, you know, like the Apache, up these things, so there's no reason these can't. Let's not forget this one's got 14.8 brake horsepower, as in the old ones definitely didn't. Oh yeah, there. I keep meaning to do this. This is a green lane as well. Or at least this is a section of the green lanes. I saw it on the maps, but I don't know where this bit really goes. I kind of feel like I want to be somewhere between first and second, although I suppose second's fine. The gearing on these bikes is quite interesting. I'm still trying to work out if it's long or short. It changes. Like first gear feels relatively normal and second gear's there, but then you get up to like 30 miles an hour in like third, and you can go up 3 more gears into sixth and still do that speed, and it doesn't seem all that different. Pigeon. Oh yeah, I did say in earlier videos I was going to go to the country roads first, as in, you know, buzz around the national speed limits. I decided it was better to go green laning now because by the end of this week the temperatures are going up and up. We're currently in that heat wave week, and this Sunday is reportedly going to be like 30, mid-30s, higher 30s, so it seemed like a smart idea to get out and do this first. Now this does bring me back to the old days of my 125s, buzzing around in these roads and in the valleys. Horse. I'm sorry if the secondary angle isn't as good as my normal secondary angle. I can give a very good reason for this. I normally use a much longer camera mount, but unfortunately when I mounted it onto the XE, the other one of these, and tightened up the handle, I snapped it off in my hand, so that is now permanently attached to the bars of the XE until the bike goes back, when I'll have to either cut it off or drill a pin out, or maybe I'll be able to get the threads to undo a bit. I'll have to try something, but yeah, I can't remove it because I can't reapply it, so I've just had to leave it on that bike till I'm done with it. Oh, it's so cool and refreshing. I'm so glad I've done this today. So this is the day that we got some cooler air off the Atlantic coming through before it gets stupid this weekend. We are at the next set of green lanes, and what I'm going to do on this one is do my usual route where I go all the way up to the end. But then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down the valley on the roads and then ride back up through the steeper one that I can, back up to the top and back onto this lane. And that's where we're in this video, because I really want to stick to the green laning bit. Remember, I am on 17-inch nylon road tyres, so I can't go too quick. Right, that's it. No, the fly edge is already too much for me. They're still getting through. How is this possible? What is that crawling up my head? God, I don't know what that is. That is a very strange creature. Hold on. So I didn't want that one inside my helmet. I wasn't entirely sure what it was. What gear do I want? Second, I think. Yeah, second's a good gear. And yeah, the gears on these, it's weird. It's like they're long and they're short at the same time. What are we doing here? 25 mile an hour. That's alright. walker. Hopefully it's a friendly one. I always go ultra friendly when I say hello, and that way it sort of diffuses most people, even if they're angry at you. To be clear, they have no right to be. We're allowed here, but... You can definitely tell the squirreliness from the road tyres compared to... I've just recently done this on an electric with, oh god, with some 21-inch 18s, like the XE that I'm going to be riding. Never sheepies. Oh, sorry, sheep have run off this time. Oh my god, they're all up here. No, you don't have to run. See, on the electric, I was able to stop and talk to them. They didn't care. I just appear on this, and they're like, oh, run away. That's not a slight against this bike. That's a slight against my abilities to talk to sheep while riding internal combustion engine bikes compared to electrics. But that electric's 13 grand, so, you know, this might win. Right, so what we're going to do now is ride up here, all the way down the valley to the bottom, and then come back up it up this short lane, which gets quite steep in the middle and is full of grass and God knows what. There we go, just coming up to this green lane. Unfortunately, the really tricky one, what I used to call Nemesis Hill, that I used to take my 125 up as challenge, is closed nowadays. They say it's a refurbishment, but it probably won't be opened again, knowing them. This is where I'm going to be stuck in a quandary between I want my visor open because it's so darn hot and I want a cool breeze, but equally that cool breeze is full of flies. Right, we're going up there. And this is very rutty, and I have to remember from the last time, trying to stick to the right hand side rut, I think, once I get around this corner. I think this is because someone brings a quad bike down here regularly. Get out of that rut, get over in this one. Now, something this bike's got over the old Apache is water cooled, and the fan is on. It's cooling itself down. This sort of stuff normally really heats a bike up because, you know, you're working the engine quite hard because of the train, on and off the clutch. There's no airflow for it to cool down. So having an electric fan and a cooling system is really good. I would love to be in the middle, seriously, but... Oh, there we go. Stay in this bit. Oh god, no. Oh no, I'm back in the other rut. Just in time to get smacked in the face by a tree. Come on. Okay, flies. They don't roll back down the hill. Go. I've also not got handguards, so I have to be careful of that. It's one of the first things I'd stick on this bike if it was mine. Protects the levers, protects your hands, keeps, you know, a bit of the wind off, and it also stops bushes from grabbing them. But I do advise you buy proper ones, not air blocker things, proper like Acibis ones with full-on reinforced bars through them. Come on, just gonna hovering between the ruts. It gets a lot steeper up here. Oh god, it's got a lot bushier too. This is also why I'm wearing my older helmet, because I did not want to ride and scratch up my fish head. Oh no, there's flies inside my jacket. I didn't realise that was undone. Okay, I am starting to cook. It is really hot. I'm so glad I did this today and not later in the week. It would probably make sense actually if I do this, go home, grab the other bike and come back and do it all again. Grab a bite to eat in between, have some fluids, because I'm going to be sweating. Oh no, my mirrors is getting battered in by the... Oh no, here it goes. No, don't get the 360 camera. Oh god, I need to stop, sort that out. There we go. I did actually go and look for some mesh armour before this week, because I thought, you know, if I'm going green laning and stuff, and I do this quite regularly, I'm willing to take the risk of using mesh armour to do some green laning videos, just so I don't die. And I haven't had a look, so it was available. £70 option, literally looked like it was made of chocolate box plastic. £150 option, very much not inspiring. I looked at more expensive options, and yeah, that wasn't inspired by those either, so I'm just going to sweat because it's cheaper. Right, this is the more sort of tricky bit, because this is chalk, though it is relatively dry now. First gear though, because of its shortness, should we go up the rootage this time? It's pulling up here, no problem. Oh, it's so much cooler in this bit as well. Oh god. Chalk and road tyres, just keep going. Just get your ass over the back tyre and keep trugging along. This is the thing, if you're like a sports bike rider or something and you want to have a little bike for a bit of fun with some mates, get something small like this. It won't cost you a huge amount. Ow! You have a right blast on it. Yeah. Sorry if there's a lot of grunting and noises from me as I do this. I do have a mic in my face, and I'm currently, well, as you can see, getting a bike up a hill. Yeah. Come on. We are almost. Oh god, I'm so hot. Well, considering it's on road tyres, you did well there, mate. That was alright. It definitely sort of jumps around a bit over the rocks. But it also almost feels like it's easier to keep it in the ruts, I guess because the wheel's not catching on the side of it. And it kind of centres itself, but it does mean the bike's moving around a bit. But yeah, if you want to do a bit of green laning, you could do it on this. Because the engine braking on this is so immense, I've just realised I haven't even really properly tested out the rear brake, because it's got ABS on it. Let's see what it does here. Yeah, actually it's not too bad. It did clank a few times, but it generally felt like it slowed down gradually. Oh, it's so refreshing. Yeah, if you didn't know this, green laning is a thing in the UK. They're called byways open to all traffic. It's a road which is unmaintained. It is a normal road. You need licence, insurance and all of that, just like any normal road to be on here, and the police can do you for in the exact same ways as driving on the road without insurance or, you know, licence or anything like that. The numbers of them are dwindling quite a bit though, unfortunately, because people complain about them, and before you know it, they get closed because there's more walkers than there is bikers. Right, well, as I said, I wanted to keep this to mostly green laning because I want to do a comparison of the two. This has done great. I mean, obviously, oh god, the flash! I have a lot of experience in riding off-road with road tyres on. I've done it a lot for years. I don't know why. I've obviously got something wrong with me. I need one of those things that the horses have got, just a big net to go over my face. God. Something I have just noticed is that I've ridden a fair few miles on this bike since I filled it up, and I've only just gone down 1 bar. This thing is frugal. I don't know exactly what the MPG on it is. I probably should test that. I might also say that it looks like it could be running a little bit lean, because that is blue. But the O2 sensor's there, you know. this is set up the way it is. But yeah, anyway, thanks to Sinnis, and obviously thanks to Bikesure for making this possible. I'm going to enjoy a nice relaxed ride back home, have some lunch, jump on the other one and come straight back and do it again. Thank you very much for watching. Hit the like button. If you want to help support the channel, please consider doing that through Patreon. Otherwise, I'll catch you in the next one. Bye bye.